Welcome to your Daily Revolution podcast. Today's topic, police officers condescending. Why? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
My name is Setema, Gali, the founder and creator of the Prosperity Revolution, a global movement that helps you to get out of scarcity and into prosperity every single day. A movement where people have value, things do not, where money is a result of helping people, where you're rewarded for creating value for others, and where prosperity is not the result of luck, but a predictable steps and formulas, and where happiness is the ultimate goal.
What up? It is good to be with you on another day. Beautiful day here in Southern California. Just dropped my sons off at school, two in elementary, one in middle school. And I'm so grateful to be here in our community. I love this place. We are 4 weeks away from being gone here, off to Florida, off to a new adventure. And as I'm driving and I'm seeing parents walking their kids and dropping their kids off at school, my heart just fills with gratitude. I'm waving to people, like so many people that I've seen and gotten to know for 6 years. So grateful. And, if you do it right in a community, first of all, if you move into a community that just has great people, and then you do it right, you really get to know the parents and the children and the coaches and the teachers and just everyone in the community, the people who work at restaurants. I mean, the kids who work at the restaurants, those are kids that I go to church with, right? Those are kids of my friends in the community. And if you do it right, when it's time to leave, you leave with a lot of sadness because of the memories that you've created. So grateful for that. It's wild. I've been in Orange County for 6 years, and I think I've been pulled over a total of 3 times in 6 years. And of the 3 times that I've been pulled over, I've not gotten a ticket until yesterday. So, and again, I love the sheriffs, the Orange County officers. They're amazing. They're good, right? There's really no need to speed. Well, I was driving yesterday and I had a long trip coming from North Orange County. And along the way where I'm on the freeway and I have a thing on the back of my phone that sticks into the vent, then holds my phone. As I exited, I grabbed my phone, trying to find and make sure I was on the right path to get into where I was trying to go. And that habit, right? Obviously, there are laws that say you are not supposed to have your phone in your hand. Well, I picked up my phone. Again, it was a 45, 50-minute drive, so I'm not driving with my phone in my hand. I'm just driving. And as lo and behold, I'm talking on my phone, trying to find an address, multitasking, which is not a good thing. I get pulled over. I'm out, and I was like, all right, man, shoot, I'm going to get a ticket for this. So I'm like, all right, cool. I put my phone on the thing. I roll my window down to get my license. And I'm respectful to police officers, but I was amazed at how condescending this officer was towards me. Now, in the moment, it heated me up, and I got mad, and I wanted to say some things to this officer that would be then condescending back, but I didn't, and it bugged me for another hour after I'd got my ticket for holding a device in my hand. And, I was mad and offended, and I just kept thinking, why am I mad and offended about this? The man is doing his job, right? He's doing the job. He's supposed to do his job. And there are laws of the land, and if you don't obey them, that's just how it goes. And I was okay getting my ticket. What I wasn't okay with was him being condescending towards me. So then I had to do some inner work on this. I'm like, okay, why am I so mad about this? He doesn't have to be kind. That's kind of an expectation. And I thought about it, and I was talking to my wife about it, and here's kind of the lesson I got. The reason that Setema was upset or offended or easily irritated was not the fact that he was condescending to me. Now, this is important. Right? You gotta have some ears to hear this. It wasn't the fact that he was condescending. He can do whatever he wants to do. Yes, sure, he's a police officer. He's sworn an oath and all that good stuff. But the fact is this, I was mad and irritated because I had an expectation and a story that he should not be condescending towards me. Isn't that crazy? I had that story that says, hey, this man, because he's a police officer or an Orange County sheriff, he should be kind and respectful. Now, I know this to be a fact and this to be true. Anytime we live in expectations, right? When you have expectations in life, when you have expectations, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be living misery. You're going to have frustration. Anytime you have an expectation of other people, no matter how true you think that expectation is, it only sets you up for frustration. Think about this with your children. You have expectations of your children that they should do something, or your spouse that he or she should do something. Maybe you have expectations of yourself that you shouldn't feel this way, you should do that. And it was a great reminder for me. It doesn't matter if he's a police officer, it doesn't matter if a school teacher, it doesn't matter. When you think that other people should be a certain way and they're not, you get upset. So, the real lesson is, again, I just shared a recent podcast on this, is get out of expectations and live inside of agreements. Now, the agreement that I'm talking about is really Setema. Look, Setema, I get a ticket, great. I'll pay the ticket, I move on. I appreciate the officer doing his job. Like, that's what I want them to do their job. And if he's kind, great. If he's condescending, great. Doesn't matter. You see, powerful leaders, right? The best of the best, they have this self-mastery where they can't be tripped up. Sometimes I get stuck in this where I'm like, well, I'm kind to them. They should be kind to me. That's like saying, the lamb should not be eaten by the lion because the lamb is kind to the lion. It doesn't work that way, right? That's not how it works. People, just because you're kind to people does not mean people should be kind to you. Now, it's a nice thing. It's a nice status quo. It's a nice way to live. But the reality is, if you constantly live your life in shoulds and shouldn'ts, you're going to be in trouble. And that's what, again, it took me an hour to kind of calm down. I was like, why am I so mad? Because this guy should be kind to me just because I'm respectful and I'm a good guy. I'm like, no, he could be at whatever he wants to be. And as long as I know who I am, and as long as I know where I'm going, and as long as I'm willing to do what I'm supposed to do and be in control of my emotions, it doesn't matter what he does. So take a look at this lesson for your life right now. Is there a place that you are still living inside of expectations right now? Is there a place in your marriage where you are still expecting your spouse or expecting your children or expecting people to do things? Is there a place where you are expecting things to happen, or you think people should do things, or you think people shouldn't do things? Like, my invitation to you is really simple. Stop living in those expectations. Master how you feel. Master how you think. Master how you choose to behave so that regardless of what other people do, you're in a good spot. I appreciate all the law officers out there. I'm so grateful. And Setema's got to just do better. I got to do better. I got to be better and make better decisions when I'm driving. All right, guys, have an amazing day today. This is your boy, Setema Gali, the Reverend of the Revolution, reminding you that if you want to get to the top, if you want to get to the top of the mountain, you've got to be ruthlessly committed to paying the piper and paying the price every single day. I appreciate you. Share this with someone. I'm out.
This is your daily revolution. Live in prosperity, we show you how to do it. There's no luck about it, we got the strategic blueprint. This is your daily revolution. You already know. And if you don't, then check my resume. Turning pressure into possibilities every day. Y'all can win and live our unique purpose. We change our mindsets and put the work in. This is your daily revolution. Daily revolution. Revolution. Your daily revolution podcast.